Event number 5 underway, the final men's heat, and already off to a blazing start. 5 rope climbs, 4 in the next round, 3 in the final round.
Got Joshua Gervais in lane number 4 and moving very, very fast on the rope. Same thing as Connor Duddy. Everybody looking very comfortable on the rope, but this is all the beginning of the workout. If you do not look comfortable here, the end is going to be bad.
Oh, absolutely. And as you talked about before, the descent, setting yourself up for success, expending as little energy as possible, getting off the rope as well.
Joshua the first one off, Bjorgvin Gudmundsson second, moving straight onto the box. Got Connor Duddy, Henrik Inge, Lucas Esslinger.
And interesting to see that currently none of the guys are using, oh, well, Ben Stoneberg at the bottom of your screen is using that technique, landing at the bottom of the squat. But everybody else kind of high coming over the box.
Bjorgvin Gudmundsson and Joshua Gervais moving at the same time. Henrik Connor Duddy and Lucas Esslinger neck and neck. Bjorgvin the first one to put the yoke down. He is on his way back for that second stretch of 10 meters, just ahead of Joshua Gervais.
And let's see how fast they get to work on the rope when they get back. Is Bjorgvin going to jog back and just go immediately for it? I'd like to think so. Yes.
Yeah, there we go. And take notice of how he's using his legs for leverage, making sure that he maximizes every single pull, keeping that rope in close, leaning back ever so slightly, using the bigger portion of the lat to do the pull instead of making it bicep dominant.
And I love the descent as well.
It is very, very fast. It's something he's practiced a lot, and it works out really well for him.
Beautiful, just lean back, maintaining balance with his legs. Is Bjorgvin going to be able to challenge Roman?
I think it will be close, but I do not think he will be able to sustain quite the same pace. He is doing extremely well here, though. We're within a couple of seconds of display time of Roman, and he's looking very composed. Distanced himself a little bit from the rest of the competition. Got about a 7 to 10 second lead of Joshua Gervais and Connor Duddy. Henrik Inge also on the box jump over. Is very, very close race. Bjorgvin moves on.
I love the transition from Bjorgvin
straight onto the yoke.
And he has to be fast that way if he wants to be even close to Roman Krenikov's time.
Connor Duddy, Joshua Gervais.
Yoke Carry is here to show us how it's done.
If he moves straight onto this, he could potentially get close to Roman Krenikov's time.
Yes.
4 minutes and 51 seconds.
First rope climb in the bank.
He's got a minute and a half to complete the work. I think it can be done.
But he needs to get on that rope now.
Still looking very composed. Holds are getting a little bit shorter. Henrik Inge also looking strong. Bjorgvin Gudmundsson off for his third and final rope climb. He touches the cross beam, and he is off to the races, onto the box jump overs. 20 reps remaining here.
There is a chance that he will be able to catch up with the time from Roman Krenikov.
Going into second place in this heat.
We're closing in on 30 seconds to get under Roman Krenikov's time to beat a 4:51. We're at 4:24. Can he make it happen? It is going to be close. He could do it. He's got to turn it around quick here and race that finish line. Let's see if the crowd can carry him home. It looks as if he will make it. He's got to turn it around quick and run.
Yes!
Gudmundsson!
4 minutes, 47 seconds, unofficially. Bjorgvin Gudmundsson takes this event
And now Connor Doughty on his way, just past the 5-minute
Also
mark.
an incredible time of 5:01. You got Joshua Gervais also right about to finish on his final stretch on the yoke, followed closely by Henrik Inge. Henrik is moving very fast, making a move on Joshua, and he will make it in, taking an unofficial 4th place finish. Joshua in 5th. You got Lucas Esslinger finishing off his last stretch of the yoke, putting it down and running across the finish line. Also sub 6 minutes. Still have a couple of athletes doing workout here. We got Paul Tremblay on the box jump overs, Ben Stoneberg on the far end in lane number 10. Also on the box jump overs, Colty just arrived on the box.
And Paul Tremblay, that's what box jump overs can look like if you've got a lot of bounce in the bottom.
Brandon Willis, the last athlete in this heat, just got to the box jump overs.
So Paul Tremblay and Ben Stoneberg currently fighting it out for the next finish here. Paul Tremblay, no problem at all with the yoke, and there he is, sprinting to the finish.
Unofficial 6:24, also a solid performance.
Here comes John Colty. Big man Tim Paulson just starting his final set of box
Colty finishing off underneath that 7-minute mark, 6:43. Brandon Willis onto his second to last stretch on the yoke, finishing on the first 10 meters. Tim Paulson still doing work on the box. I am not sure if the grip just gave in for Tim Paulson. He is usually a very good rope climber, so not exactly sure what's been going on over there. He's been out of shot for the majority of the competition, but he's out here to finish strong as well.
And the yoke carry obviously isn't a problem for him.
Not even at all. Quick little jog, the grocery bags, and back across the finish line, well underneath the time cap. So we had all athletes in this final heat finish well below Bjorgvin Carl Gudmundsson, taking home the win in a time that was even faster than what we saw from Krennikov in number 2. I was actually lying there for a second. We still have Brandon Willis out there. He was a full round behind the rest of the field, still doing work.
And it looks like it's the grip that kind of challenged him just a little bit.
Everything is getting a little sluggish going off the rope. As soon as that grip goes, it is a daunting task to climb to a 15-foot target.
And here we are. Time cap reached. Brendan Wallace. Willis was the last athlete out there, but this was all about Bjorgvin Carl Gudmundsson and the fact that he managed to do the impossible, which was to beat Roman Krennikov's time of 4:51.